Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this which is more fearful than the monster himself. The Bride of Frankenstein, starring Colin Clive and a vast cast of other people. And this is the ultimate Bride of Frankenstein from the movie directed by James Whale for Universal Pictures. Yes, and this has been slightly squidged in the post. It has taken quite a while to get from there to here because it was made in China. I'll give you a clue where it came from. AliExpress. So we have there's the barcode if you want to scan the barcode, because I know you people like to do it. Yep, right. So wonderful artwork on that side. We have the bride in her bandages on that side. A plethora of pictures of her screaming head, stereo head, whatever head. I think includes bandages, removable gown, 2 pairs of hands, and 3 interchangeable heads. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. I don't know why I'm doing that because all I need to do is ta-da! So there we have her looking nonchalant. This side we have her screaming head, regular head, bandaged head, and a selection of other bandages and things. She has a robe on. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Right, so let's get this little lady out of the box. Yes, Bride of Frankenstein is one of those rare occurrences where a sequel is as good, I'm going to say better, but as good as the original. The backdrop there is kind of a weird windowy thing, kind of windows and stuff. It's another of those weird things that she's not really in the film that long. When you watch the film you go, oh, is that it? But yeah, she's definitely made an effect. And I am really pleased to say they've got her hair colour right. Finally, somebody's got the hair colour right. They always do her with black hair, and she wasn't. She was a redhead. I mean, look at that face. That could only be the anger of a redhead. Oh, I'm going to get hate mail for that. So yeah. Very interesting. Right, let's get this figure out of the box. We have all these little cabley tie things. I'll do that while you guys go off and have a cup of tea. Don't go too far, will you? Okay, so here are all the bits out of the box. We'll put her over there for a minute. We have the bandaged, more open hands. I think mine's gonna end up with one outreaching hand. I'm not sure yet. That's been the amazing thing. Oh, and look, they've actually articulated the wrist. Hasbro, pay attention. You didn't do that with the Iron Man. So, we have little bits of bandages to wrap around wrists and things. They're nice and soft. I like that. That gives you the potential to be able to maneuver them. We have the first head. I'm going to call this the first head because obviously this is, as she is created, the first head you would see her with. With the very starry eyes. Done a very nice job of picking out the detail on the bandages. There is the silver staples holding them on. There is this bit which I am presuming, I thought maybe, yes it does, goes across her face there like that. So yeah, that is, so when she's laid on the bed, on the gurney thing, which I think the one that they made for the Frankenstein's creature will work better with her, and maybe with a little bit of modification. I packed mine away because it was taking up too much shelf space. I think with a bit of modification you could make it into a really nice diorama for the bride more than for the groom. Yeah, I like the bandages. I think they're well, yeah, that's a nice face. Right, then we have the other unattached face, which is the screaming head. I like the red of the scar around the neck there. That is kind of nice. It's a very red scar. got a nice amount of moisture to the tongue as well, which sounds so weird when you say that in a video, but never thought I'd say that to a couple of thousand people, but her moist tongue looks good. Yes. Like I said, the hair is more red. It's already brown, but is more the correct colour. The white stripe down the side, pretty good. I like the eye makeup. The eyes could maybe be a little bit moister. This thing about when you get the amount of moisture in an eye right, it really makes a face pop, because you can see that there's that, I don't know, humanity to it. Our eyes are quite wet. Well, of course they are, they're made of water. On the back there we have the gown sewn up at the back. Again, the wonderful red hair. Now, this is there's a lot of, let's go to the feet are pointed, so let me flatten her feet so she may stand. And, I mean, look at that, straight out of the box, first time I've stood her up, and the Bride of Frankenstein. What do you mean it's Frankenstein? Oh, okay. That is an amazing looking figure. I find this every time I do one of these Universal Monster figures, I look at it and I go, wow, that is brilliant. They have captured the likeness. I mean, okay, the film, she was in black and white, and I'm looking forward to, they are doing a black and white version of this, which will be yet again another figure I'll need to buy. I'm looking at my shelf over there wondering which set of figures is going to get moved so I can do like the big display for the Universal Monsters. Yeah, so you can hold the hand out like that, and these will very nicely wrap around the arms and look pretty good actually. I was kind of like, yes, we'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed. They've got a good look to them. They're the right consistency to be bendy enough to fit. And you can maybe work at making, yeah, look, because even that's draped, even though, yeah, that is pretty cool. Even just, you know, popped on like that. That is nice. I mean, that is not sitting quite right, but I'll warm it up a little bit with a hairdryer, mess about with it. They are rubber. Let's have a look at that face. That is an amazing likeness. Yeah. I like the robes. They look pretty good. I'm not going to take them off because I'm good about trying to get them back on. So this is a bit rude for her. Sorry, love. But yeah, that is the body underneath, which have put plenty of articulation in there. She's got crunch in there. There is swivel. There's nothing in that middle section there. No, that I thought that was maybe, but is it? No, it isn't. The legs, I mean, she ain't going to be, she's not figured that you're going to pose it in like a real action pose, but the maneuverability is there. Means you can sort of, so she definitely won't fall over on a windy day. There we go. It's getting the robe to fall right, isn't it? Wow. I am impressed. I like that. Let's see how easy it is to swap that head over. Ding dang. That easy. That was so easy. They made such a good job of making that wedge neck work. Oh, so that's head one. Right, let's just do a quick close-up because we didn't really see her that close up. Again, that red scar. There is also a scar under there as well, so that It shows on both sides. She fell over. Shh, nobody noticed. They will get away with it. You distract them by doing something, okay? Oh no, that's annoying. Just stop it. Yeah, so that's head 1. That's head 2, so that must be... So I can lie down. That must be head 3. These figures, every one of them I look at and I go, do I want that head? I want that head. But then again, so you've got to buy 3 of them just for that likeness. I suppose I would maybe do black and white like that, and then wow, that one's a colour. That's going to be my colour. Right, let's do it. Like that. How cool does that look? I like that. That is going to be at least one pose on the shelf. Maybe an open hand on one side, just to give it a little bit of variety. So, where's the ruler? Let's just have a quick measurement. I am going to go with her being about 18 centimetres tall-ish, because it's hard to tell because her hair sticks up. And just a little bit over 7 inches. So yeah, a nice height. I would have brought the rest of the team over, but then I was like, no, because really, she's Frankenstein's bride. Sorry, she's the bride of Frankenstein's creature, not the Bride of Frankenstein. The titles always bugged me a little bit because even as a kid, it used to upset me when people used to say Frankenstein's monster. He's not a monster. He's a creature. He's not evil. He's just misunderstood. And read the book. It's a completely different character. So there is the groom, and look at the height difference. You stood on a gown. There is quite a height difference in there. I now feel I need to find the other head for him with the smile, but then this isn't the real figure, because the right figure, because this is Frankenstein. It's from the film Frankenstein. She's from the Bride of Frankenstein. He looks very different. His hair's different. He's got more scars and stuff like that. So there is a Bride of Frankenstein creature coming out with him sat in the chair and all that. Fingers crossed that comes out soon, because I need that figure. That's going to be a central thing for any Universal Monsters display. So yeah, look at that. I'm just looking at them thinking, as I'm sat here, like, I'm just looking at that like, wow. Just have a minute, just a second, just to stare at those. How freaking cool they look. And the weird thing is my camera's doing the thing where it searches for faces. And it's flickering around both of them. Yeah, that is another great figure. I don't know how many of you guys watched the other day. I did the Best Man, the Phantom of the Opera. I put that head on for the pictures, because I thought that was the most sort of action-packed one. I think when he's on the shelf, it's probably going to have a more sort of normal look. But look, this is what Neca are making, and just look at the amount of detail and attention these guys are paying to them, and the price that they're making these at is so good compared to Hasbro, that is just churning out literally, yeah, definitely. This bravo, Neca, keep doing what you're doing, because you are doing wonderful work. And this is just another great figure in my Universal Monsters collection. I have the sideshow version, which I always thought was good, but looking at this, that is Elsa Lancaster. Just out of interest, what Disney film is Elsa in? She's in a very well-known live-action Disney movie. So comments underneath, you tell me which film that actress is in. There's no prizes. Well, there's a no prize, because you get no prize. Do they still do that in the Marvel comics? When I was a kid, I used to read the letters pages and they used to have no prizes. I don't even think they do letter pages anymore, do they? Yes, I'm that old. Okay? The comics were older. I'm old. So yeah, this is definitely... Oh, definitely, I'm going to have to make that... I'm looking at the shelf now, thinking which... Yeah. It's going to be a big decision. I think that's the alien shelf he's going to have to swap. Because there can't be that many more figures I need on the alien shelf. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. So yes, this is the Bride of Frankenstein in all her unearthly glory. If you have enjoyed this video, then please, 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 please hit the likes, share and subscribe buttons down there. You know what to do. This is just a fantastic figure. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great night. And I will see you all in the next video. I am going to go off and rearrange my shelves so she can have pride of place. See ya.